Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Matthew, sir. How are you?
Good to you, sir.
Fine, sir. Hello, sir. Salvatore, sir. Hello, sir. Mr. Ranadeep, we are waiting for some more people to join. Hopefully, they join in next 2 to 3 minutes.
Yes, sir.
We connect another people, and once they are there with us, we go with us. Currently, we have senior professors and in charge for maybe university key in charge, Dr. S. Venkateswarlu garu with us.
Yes, sir.
Dr. M. Suman is going to join us. Dr. VSV Prabhakar is joining us in next 2 to 3 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll just make 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I'm putting off my video for a moment.
No, Dr. Sarat, sir.
I'm just making my video off for 1 to 2 minutes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
good.
Dr. Sarat, can we start the meeting?
We have all our MHRD, AIT visiting faculty also in this meeting.
Oh, that's great, sir.
Ishwar Garu and Dr. Pandey and other people are joining us in this meeting.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks.
Suman change, sir. Suman checking. Rest of.
So, Professor Sarat, can we start?
With your permission, 1 more minute, sir. 1 more minute.
Okay.
Nitin sir, Professor Nitin sir,
Yeah.
please go ahead, sir. We have people with us, Dr. VSV Prabhakar, Director Industry Connect, Professor S. Venkateswarlu, Senior Professor and Key in Charge for Planning, Placement and Related Activities in the University. Dr. Kishore is going to join us. Dr. M. Suman, Head of Department ECE with us, and other professors, students, faculty of our department and other departments also in this meeting, sir. And meanwhile, students also will join for the meeting. You can take the charge of it, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Professor Sarath. I think we can start slowly. And Mr. Randir, you can coordinate the whole session.
Sure,
So
sir.
please start. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And we would like to welcome all the faculty from AIT as well as KL University. And thank you so much, Dr. Sarath and Dr. Kishore. This actually came possible only because of you, sir. I hope I'm audible to everyone, and everything is clear, sir. So today would be like an introduction to AIT to KL University. There's already an MOA between both the universities for a constructive partnership and strengthening the partnership. This meeting would be a bridging stone. I, Randhir, working with Professor Nitin as a research engineering, and I'm also liaising between AIT and She Foundation. I'm also representative of She Foundation in AIT. So She Foundation would be helping the students coming from KL University to AIT, helping them in visa and other research, other works, licensing them. So today I would like to welcome Dr. Sarath and also Dr. Kishore, who would be main key persons of KL University. And we also want to thank Dr. LSS Reddy, Vice Chancellor of KL University. So, Dr. Kishore or Dr. Sarath, sir, can you please introduce all the faculty? And faculty can introduce by themselves also, sir. So
yeah, it is better. Yeah, they can briefly introduce by themselves.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Sarath.
Maybe Professor Salvatore, Professor Matthew Daly, Professor Dinjikul, Professor Nitin sir, and Randir. Thanks for being a part of the event in just having some kind of event with KL University and AIT. We have anyway with us Dr. Prabhakar, Dr. Professor S. Venkateswarlu, Dr. G.V. Subbarao, and Dr. Srinivas Rao, and Professor Kavya, Professor K.S. Koteswar Rao, Professor K.S. Ramesh, and all of them are professors of various departments, and Dr. VSV Prabhakar is Director in Industry Connect, and Professor G.V. Subbarao is Chairman Research Progress Assessment Committee of ECE, and other research group heads, Dr. K. Srinivas Rao, Professor Koteswar Rao, K.S. Ramesh are from Telecommunications, MEMS, and so on and so forth. And we have other people also in the event. Please introduce yourself in a moment or so. Professor Venkateswarlu sir, Professor Prabhakar sir, and other people.
Thank you, Dr. Sarath.
I'm Professor S. Venkateswarlu. In this college itself, I have put up nearly 28 years of experience, and my research area is network security and cyber security. Hi, bye all.
Professor Randir, are you recording the session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And sir, I wanted to add one more point. Professors and Dean from KL Hyderabad campus also are present in this meeting, sir. They'll also come forward introducing themselves. Other professors, please introduce yourself.
I am
Sir,
Dr.
may
K.S.
I-
Ramesh, Communication Research Group Head.
Sir, we go with one by one. Professor G.V. Subbarao garu. G.V. Subbarao sir, your voice is not audible.
Sir, good morning. This is G.V. Subbarao. I am Research Progress Assessment Committee Chair of Ict Department. I am recipient of UGC Research Award, the prestigious award of India. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Professor Rafi.
Professor Rafi is muted actually.
I think.
Now it is okay. Again muted. Again muted.
Hello.
Professor Rafi is muted.
Sir, sir.
Yeah.
Is it okay, sir? Is it okay, sir? Now?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Suman.
Now it is
Head of the
okay.
department ECE.
Should I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, of course, sir. Of course, sir. My name is Dr. M. Rafi. Yes, sir. I am assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering in KL University, Hyderabad. Okay, my research area involves image processing, texture analysis, and texture processing, and I have a few good publications in various journals, international journals, sir.
Sir, we go with the people, sir. Professor S. Koteswar Rao, sir.
Good morning to everybody. I am Dr. S. Koteswar Rao, a professor in KL University. I joined in KL University 5 years back. Earlier, I worked as a scientist in DRDO. I am working in signal processing.
Professor BTP Madhav, Associate Dean, Research.
Good morning to all of you. This is Dr. BTP Madhav. I am professor in the Ict Department. Prior to that, I am the Associate Dean for Academic Research. I am taking care of all the higher degrees like PhD, MPhil, DSc, DLit, all degree-related processing things I will take care. And coming to my research area is antennas, microwaves, and liquid crystal applications. Thank you.
Sir, Professor K. Srinivas Rao, MEMS head.
I'm Dr. K. Srinivas Rao, professor in Department of EC, KL University. I'm the research group head for Microelectronic Research Group. My research criteria are MEMS, BioMEMS, RF MEMS, microactuators, micro sensors. Thank you.
Sir, Professor Prabhakar, are you online? Are you available online? Professor Srinivas Babu.
Sharat Garu. Good morning, sir. This is Dr. Srinivas Babu, working as professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. My research area is in MEMS, especially MEMS, in which we are working on BioMEMS recently. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sir, we have Professor Prabhakar, Director Industry Connect, and he is also looking care of industry-related experts and foreign nationals, foreign experts, connecting them to KLU. Professor Prabhakar.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. ESP Prabhakar. So my area of research is VLSI design, and I have done my master's in Sweden, and I have been there in IIT Madras for 3 years as a research associate. I have published one textbook on VLSI and one on nanoelectronics in process. So my responsibilities at KLU include talking to industries and connecting the expertise to the university, understanding the skill gaps. Thank you very much, Dr. Sharath.
Sir, we have Professor Hanmant Rao, Head of the Department Civil Engineering and Principal Academic Staff College with us. Professor Hanmant Rao, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, one and all. Good morning, sir. Myself, I'm heading Civil Department at KL University Wastewater campus. My specialization is geotechnical earthquake engineering. I did my PhD from IIT Delhi, and I am currently working on liquefaction, ground response analysis, and ground improvement techniques. Thank you. Thank you.
Professor Giridhar, sir, Head of the Department Biotechnology. Please, sir.
Hi, this is Dr. Giridhar, Head for Biotechnology. So my area of research would be on nutritional disorders as well as metabolic disorders. Thank you.
Professor Habibullah Khan, sir, Dean Student Affairs, KL University, and Senior Most Professor in the KL University, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello? Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for introducing everyone.
Mr. Ranadir, one more minute. Professor Habibullah Khan, sir, Senior Professor, Dean Student Affairs. Sir, please introduce yourself. Yeah. So last one, Professor Kishore, NIT Warangal. Sir, please say hello to all.
Good morning, all. So I remember past days. It's very nice to see Sharath and other members from my AIT bank. Thank you very much, sir.
Your camera is not working, Kishore?
Camera is missing, sir. I am outside.
Okay, no problem.
Sir, we have other people also in this group, various faculty of various departments, students of various departments are also part of this activity, sir. Professor, we go with your further proceedings, Professor Mr. Ranadir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for introducing everyone. Thank you so much, faculty and professors, introducing yourself. So now we would ask Professor Nitin to introduce AIT, and we also ask professors to introduce themselves and their research area to the other faculty. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Randir. And thank you, colleagues from KL University. KL University is very famous. University #1 private university in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana. And then they have now a campus in Hyderabad. And we are very proud to have a partnership with KL University from AIT. And I will introduce myself, and later on I will also present about the Unified Bachelor Master program that we have. So my name is Professor Nitin Tripathi. I am a professor of geoinformatics, and we are in the ICT department here. And I was a professor in IIT Kanpur before coming here. Till 99. For 10 years, I was a faculty member in IIT Kanpur. Then I came here. So it is now almost 20 years that I am in AIT. And this is one of the premier institute, one of the old institute, like established in 1959. And it has very big impact in Southeast Asia and Asian region about higher education. So we will tell more about AIT and more about our research. My colleagues are here. So I will hand it over to Professor Matthew Daly, who is head of the Department of ICT and Professor of Computer Science and Data Science. Professor Daly.
Okay, thank you, Professor Tripathi. Yeah, so my name is Matthew Daly. I'm the head of the ICT department here. So maybe I'll just briefly introduce the department and then some of the research that we're doing. I'm also director of the AI Center here at AIT. So we'll show just a little bit of what we're doing here. So let me share my screen. Okay, so this is the ICT department at AIT. So as you can see, we have 11 faculty members, full-time faculty members, working in the postgraduate programs, doctoral and master programs. So the actual programs that we have available within the ICT group are computer science, information management, remote sensing and geographic information systems, telecommunications, IoT systems, information communication technologies, and then data science and AI. So since my specialty is in the area of data science and AI, I would just mention this program that we're currently developing. This data science and AI program is actually being developed under a very large European project that's funded by the European Union's Erasmus Plus program. And the goal here is to develop a master's program in data science and AI for all of Asia. Okay. This project is being led. So the coordinator of this project is AIT, but then we're working with several universities in Thailand, Indonesia, and Sri Lanka to jointly develop this curriculum and deliver it across these 3 different countries. So that's the data science and AI program. So anyway, if you want to know more about that, I'd be happy to be happy to discuss more. So then moving just quickly to my own work, I'm head of the AI Center here at AIT. Okay. Oh, just a moment. Yeah. Okay, you can see the presentation, right? Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. So the AI Center at AIT, it's about 2 years old now. But it grew out of my own research with my colleague, Dr. Mongkon, who's in industrial systems engineering. So we worked together to found this lab, and now we're trying to actually bring in all of the faculty members at AIT that do work that's related to artificial intelligence and the various disciplinary areas that data science and AI touches upon. So what we do is we develop AI-enabled software in Thailand, especially for problems that are being faced on the ground throughout Asia. Okay, so we work in the areas of video analytics, machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing. So we're the largest computer vision lab in Thailand. We have a team of more than 20 engineers, and we've been doing this kind of work for about 15 plus years at AIT. Okay. So our main mission is software development, AI education, and then consulting and testing with industry and government partners. Okay. So what we emphasize here in the AI Center is taking the advanced research that's going on at AIT that's related to AI and data science, and then actually taking that work and making it work in solutions for the region. So actually putting the research to work to solve problems on the ground. So we've done a number of deployments across mostly in Thailand, but also in Myanmar, and we're looking to expand to other countries as well. Okay. So we work in the areas of road safety management. So for example, developing systems that enforce traffic rules like lane change, red light violations, moving the wrong way on the highway, illegal parking, and so on. So we develop many AI-enabled video analytics, especially for these kinds of traffic management problems. Okay. We develop traffic analysis systems for a variety of different partners that are interested in this for different purposes, right? So, for example, keeping track of traffic on this is the Don Mueang tollway, which gets really crowded, and we'd like to be able to do something about that, right? Yeah. Yeah, so another example of the kinds of things that we're doing is we're building a smart campus system, and here AIT is actually the test bed where we mount cameras across the campus, and then we're using the video data to track individual vehicles and so on in order to provide for safety, right? So for example, if we have a visitor that's supposed to go to a particular place, right, then the system could actually make sure that the visitor is doing what he or she is supposed to do, right, and not doing other things. And we also use this system as a test bed for a variety of other video analytic work. So we develop outdoor parking systems based on video. We also work with UAVs. So this is just a simple example of an automated landing, an autonomous landing system that we're currently working on. Maybe I'll just skip to the end, right? So here we're using computer vision and AI to allow drones to do things like land on tall poles where they can be used for observation or other purposes. Okay. Yeah. So we work on license plate recognition, especially for the Thailand region, right? So since Thai license plates are in the Thai language, right, then they need specialized systems to be able to recognize Thai characters and so on. So we provide this service to the AIT community, for example, to automate the gate system. Okay, so we work in a lot of different areas, like in face recognition, we call it human analytics for a variety of purposes, such as access control or business intelligence. okay, customized advertising, retail heat maps and things like that. And then we develop a variety of different applications for different purposes, for web applications for traffic control and safety, mobile applications for example, for parking and other things. So we're doing a lot of work here in the AI Center at AIT. So I hope that any of you at KL University who are interested in working on issues in data science and artificial intelligence, you'd be very welcome to come and work with us. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I skipped. I don't want to take a lot of your time, but just to give you a quick overview of what we're doing in the AI Center at AIT.
Thank you, Professor Matt. So please be there, and maybe some student will have question later on.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe I will just request Dr. Salvatore and Dr. Igbordin to introduce briefly. After that, we will have run AIT video so that they will know about AIT, and then I will come back to Dr. Verdis and Dr. Igbordin to explain about their research and their field and department. Thank you. So, Dr. Verdis.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all colleagues and students from KL University. It's a pleasure for me here to represent our program. My formal background is applied geology and remote sensing, and my recent and current research area centers upon geoinformation and application of Earth observation on the environment. I am assistant professor here in AIT. I joined AIT 4 years ago. I am teaching several courses on remote sensing. So as far as, I mean, I understand that we will present our program later, right? After video. Okay, fine. So that's it for now. Dr. Bordin, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So I'm Ict Department. I'm the assistant professor in environmental engineering and management in the School of Environment, Resources and Development. Today, I will talk more about the environmental engineering and management program later. So yeah, see you again.
Sir, Professor Nitin sir, I have a request for you. I have 4 more important people joined just now. With your permission, I'll just go ahead with them, sir. Yeah, Professor J.K. Singh, Professor Jay Kumar Singh.
Yes, Dr. Sher. Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Good morning to all. This is Jay Kumar Singh. We have visited along with our team from KL University during our last visit. I'm happy to be a part of this discussion today. Introduction of the unified program of AIT to our faculty and students. I thank Dr. Sharath for initiating this initiative. With this, I'll be a part of this discussion, and at the end we can have discussion if needed. But I think Dr. Kishore and Dr. Sharath will take care of the proceedings.
Yes. So Professor Koteshwar, Head of the Department, ECE, KL, Hyderabad. Professor Koteshwar Rao, Head of the Department, ECE, KL, Hyderabad.
I think he introduced already.
No, sir. No. Professor Venugopal Rao, ECE Department. Professor Venkatratnam. Nitin sir, please proceed.
Okay. Dean of School of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Dieter Trau, he will be joining in few minutes, but we can go ahead with the proceeding.
Yes.
So today's program is that we will run the AIT video for all the colleagues of KL and the students to have a glimpse of AIT, and it will introduce about AIT. Then I will come back to my colleagues, Dr. Verdis and Dr. Igbordin, to tell about the department and academic programs. And after that, I will tell about unified program, and then we will proceed for discussions. So,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Andir, you can start. AIT
Thank you.
video.
Thank you.
KLU-AIT, the environment is truly international and multicultural, as people who work, study, and live here come from more than 30 countries across Asia and other continents. That's why I have plenty of chances to make new friends and learn about the culture. The learning experience here in AIT helps students to achieve their full academic potential. The classes here have become a stage for students from different cultural and knowledge backgrounds to discuss issues that matter globally.
Being here, I was inspired by the Institute's goal of creating innovative solutions. My research focuses on novel green 3R biotechnology that recycles, reduces, and reuses our waste. I am certain that the research findings we are doing here at AIT can potentially be applicable globally to make people's lives and environment better and to achieve sustainable development goals.
We're engaging in more collaboration with globally prestigious universities, including Duke.
Yes, sir.
Sound is not coming.
Sound is not coming.
Yeah, increase the sound. Again, click it.
Yeah.
Click.
We're making AIT more relevant by broadening and deepening our network of businesses and NGOs and governments for the benefit of research, internship, and job placement. We're nurturing entrepreneurship and service learning as part of AIT's experiential education.
The future of our teaching and research programs is their close alignment with some of the major global challenges facing humanity. For example, climate change, energy, food, water security, technology, public policy mismatch, and human-machine fusion. Now, given the innate complexity of these challenges that defy straightforward explanations, our teaching and research programs emphasize multidisciplinarity, cross-thematic considerations, and pragmatic insights into the role of emerging technologies in broader socio-economic contexts.
We are working with many universities and governmental organizations in research collaboration and outreach activities. Some of our research findings have already been translated into new government regulations, new engineering standards and practice, and new engineering applications and tools. And I believe our long-term effort has created significant social and economic impact for communities in the region.
We believe that our main role is to produce experts who are truly global citizens who can think globally and act locally. Our School of Environment, Resource, and Development takes an interdisciplinary approach to study, analyze, and solve global and regional sustainable development challenges, such as social and gender inequalities, rights and sustainability, urbanization and migration, food security, energy and environment, natural resources, and climate change.
The best management schools in the world are based on a strong industry involvement with leaders coming from around the world. It's also a place where a culture of innovation is encouraged. At our School of Management, that is the culture we're trying to encourage, with regular interaction with organizations and business schools, where teaching staff and faculty come from around the world. No idea is discarded, and a multidisciplinary approach where collaboration with other schools is supported. Entrepreneurship Center supporting AIT students, its faculty and alumni to transform their ideas into tangible outcomes such as prototypes, business plans, and startup companies. We aim to bring our experienced AIT alumni and successful entrepreneurs back to the campus to share their experience and stories, and to work with our students and faculty to build their dreams here at AIT. It's not only the knowledge and subject in the classroom, but the way of thinking. Because when we come to work, it's not exactly as it happened in the book. So having AIT experience, so we look at this like a way of life, and I can find many solutions to overcome the obstacle, the problem. And also another thing is initiation. This is the very important thing for the success in the working life.
In my personal career, with the knowledge that I have gained from the Asian Institute of Technology, it has been very helpful in dealing with people, in managing my work life, in managing my family life, and also in actually furthering my knowledge through the research capacities that I have gained from the Asian Institute of Technology.
Graduates are well prepared and have vast opportunities to pursue their passion for social impact by continuing in academia worldwide, or joining local or multinational companies, or working for socially focused NGOs, or becoming government officials, or starting their own businesses.
Thank you very much, Randhir, for showing the video. Because of the size of the video and high density, I think it was a little bit slow. But thank you, Dr. Verdes. You have shared the link in the chat, so everybody can use it later on. You can copy the link, and this video is there in the AIT website. You can see that. So I will invite Dr. Ict to tell about his program, and like energy program and environmental energy. These are already there in the our memorandum of agreement. So you can highlight those.
Okay, thank you very much. So let me share my screen. Okay, think my screen up already. Right. Okay, so I'm Ekbadin Winitgun. I'm come from Environmental Engineering and Management program, and then this we call in short as EEM, so Environmental Engineering and Management. The EEM is in School of Environment, Resources and Development, which is a little bit different from the other two schools in AIT. We have SOM and then SET, and then we have CERT. This program is in CERT. Anyway, we are 3 students come from both scientists and also engineer, so that all of the students can go to this program. And then in our Environmental Engineering and Management, or EEM, we have 2 areas of specialization. The first one is Environmental Technology and Management, or ETM. And the second one is Water and Wastewater Engineering, or WWE. These 2 programs are a little bit different. And in AIT, we also have the core course that you need to take, required course. And after that, we have the courses that you can choose. So you can choose any courses that you like after you already took the core course. So environmental engineering, environmental technology and management This one is the program that try to focus on the system approach to manage the environment, including the interrelated roles of the industry and the government agencies. For the second program is water and wastewater engineering. This one is a little bit different from the environmental technology and management, that those programs are pretty broad areas. So we can learn about air pollution, solid waste, and so on. But in this one, water and wastewater, the objective for this program is to produce the engineer that specialize in the planning, design, and operation, and also management of the water supply, wastewater treatment, and also disposal system. So we will bring this and we will produce this engineer to be work as the front row in many industries. With our faculties, we have a variety of faculties. We have Professor Vishu here. The first one, he's working on cleaner production, industrial environment management, membrane technology for water and wastewater treatment. We have Professor Thamarat. He working on the decentralized waste and wastewater treatment system, eco-engineering technology and wastewater treatment and management, and also sanitation. We have Professor Kim. She's working on air pollution and also exposure assessment, integrate industrial environmental management. Dr. Oleg Chipin, he's working on anaerobic and aerobic wastewater treatment, environmental impact assessment, also microbial biotechnology, and also like different ponds and wetland system. We have Dr. Wen Chao. She's working on the productive wastewater treatment, water and wastewater membrane, and electrochemical technologies, also sustainable watershed management. I myself working on air pollution, emission inventory, household emission distribution mitigation scenario, also transportation emission reduction and air pollution monitoring and modeling. We also have Professor Jongrak as Emeritus Professor. He's working on sanitation, resources recovery, hazardous waste engineering. So these are our faculty profile. About the course that we offer. So if you are familiar in the field of environmental engineering, you can see that there are some courses that are kind of fundamental, because in our program, we also accept the student from any other programs. So you don't need to graduate in environmental engineering or environmental science in order to continue with us. You can graduate in anything. We're gonna have the course that are the mix between the standard course, and also we have advanced course, like the advanced course like membrane technologies, like air pollution control, air pollution modeling, greenhouse gas mitigation, and so on. So you can see from the list that we have variety of courses, and these courses already will be delivered by our faculties. This is the list of the current student research. As you can see, I have about 3 pages of this, so we will not go into detail, but you can see that there are a variety of research that you can conduct. We have the fecal sludge management. We have the flood risks to climate change or storm surge impact or something like that. We also have like air pollution estimation from the traffic by using Google API. We have vehicle population model using system dynamic approach, and so on. So this another, we have the forward osmosis for nitrogen and phosphorus enrichment and recovery from black water or something like that. Okay, and then we also have green 3R wall roofs, biotechnology for use at AIT area, and so on. So these are the list of the current student research, because in our program and also in other AIT program, before you graduate from AIT, you need to choose whether you want to do research or thesis, and then these are the list of the research that students need to conduct before they can graduate from AIT. Okay, for us, we have 3 laboratories in the AIT main lab. The first one we call main laboratory. This one is the chemistry lab, so that when you bring water samples or some sample that you want to analyze for maybe pH, COD, BOD, and so on, we're going to conduct in this main lab. And we also use this for teaching and learning. The second lab that we have, we call Ambient Laboratory. So when you do the research and then you want to create some pilot scale experiment equipment or setup, you can put your experiment setup in this Ambient Laboratory, and then you can come to check some parameters, go to the main lab, check the parameters and so on. And after that, after you may be satisfied with your pilot scale, then you want to expand the size of your equipment, then we have the research station in the big area on the back of AIT, so that you can put the bigger, we have the bigger space for you to implement your experiment or pilot scale project. And then not only those kind of labs that we have, we also have the collaboration with the Japanese company called IDEA. So we have IDEA Laboratory. This one contain different advanced equipment, analytical equipment like GCMS, TOC, HPLC, AAS, or IC. So these equipment are very special and very unique. So if you graduate from AIT and then you interested in using this one, then if you join EM, then you will have possibility to use this equipment. And after you graduate, it's going to be one of the benefits. And some company, they will look for this kind of qualification. For the students that are interested in actually like not only EM but AIT, we have the excellent reach and employment opportunity for waiting for you. You can work with the internationally recognized faculties around the world, and also you can participate in international workshop and conference. You also have a chance to intern at international organization and also other university. For example, we have students that went to China for the past 2 or 3 years, and also went to Japan, Korea, some went to the US, and so on. So after graduation, maybe you ask, well, after I graduate, what will happen? So you can, there are like different work that you can do. You can be like engineer in maybe some company, you can do consultancy work, or you can continue your study. Some maybe some part of our student also continue their study because they also come to AIT and they know a lot of faculties around the world, and it's good for them that have more chance than other people to continue their study further. This is the list of our alumni. You can see some of them also work in private company, have their own company, and some of them work as the governor or minister in different countries. And this is the life on campus. So one of the benefits that you go to AIT is you will have friends from different countries, and you will learn different cultures over there. So we are multinational university, and I think I would like to end with the environment on campus. So this is AIT campus during different time of the years. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon. So I will invite my colleague, Dr. Verdis, to tell about the program. Yeah.
Yes. I guess my screen is shared, right? Everybody can see.
Yeah.
Okay, again, my name is Salvatore Virdis. I am Italian, and I am here to present remote sensing GIS program. Remote sensing GIS program is quite well established. It's quite old program here in AIT, and we are in the Department of Information and Communication Technology that belongs to the School of Engineering and Technology. That we have 3 schools in AIT. I will not go too much in detail, and I give you brief information about our program. We have a variety of nationalities in AIT. AIT is a real international place. 70% of our students are, let's say, foreign students. They come from abroad. They are not Thai. Only 30% of our students are Thai nationals. And also our faculty members are very international. In AIT and in our program, I am Italian. We have Indian faculties. We have Japanese faculties, Thai faculties, and many nationalities are represented here in AIT. I don't go in deep on the expertise of all our faculties, but we cover in our program many fields, many application of geospatial science on environment, health, industrial applications, and we develop this. We develop our research, our interest within the work of students, within the frame of the work of the students in their master or PhD thesis, or we develop our research through sponsored project, through research project. So we have several projects that are fundamental and instrumental to develop research. I don't list, but we do studies on climate change impact on land use. We do analysis of water quality through remote sensing studies. We do health GIS. Currently, I have a couple of students that are working on trying to predict outbreaks of malaria or dengue through remote sensing based analysis. We have several applications that can lead to two streams, two possibilities after graduation. This can be, continuing studying with your PhD if you like to develop your career within academic or research institutions, or majority of the students, they then start their career and they search for job here in Thailand or abroad. Possibilities are within companies like ESRI. Several students when they left our program, they're working with the very big companies like ESRI, or they work with the international organization dealing with disasters or environment, like UN agencies or even other agencies here in Thailand or abroad, or again, they can develop their own company dealing with geospatial sciences. So if we go, these are our faculties. And also we have a bunch of, we have also some technical stuff. We are quite numerous, quite a good number of people in our program. We have many students, more than 100 students currently enrolled in our program. We have a core courses and application course. Basically, our expertise is going toward the applications. We currently offer courses in geographic information systems, remote sensing, digital image processing. These are the three main required course in our program. And then, as you can see, we also have courses on mapping. We have microwave remote sensing, digital photogrammetry, and other GIS-based advanced course like spatial analysis, web GIS, and then this become the background of that prepare students for more applied directions. And here you can have a quick glance, quick look on what we offer in terms of applications. We have several collaboration both with international universities, national and international universities around the world. Again, Asia, Europe, US, India as well. So possibilities to develop your career within your within your master, even after your master, are concrete. My my student. I have several, I mean, couple of students that now are in Italy with my colleagues in Italy. They are working very well now in Italian university, and some other examples. These are again our contacts in our established relationship with the former university. We have labs, and we have two labs, one of GIS and another of remote sensing, with around 40 computers each, where we do conduct our labs and where students conduct their thesis. We also have a few high-performance computers that allow you to do some advanced calculation dealing with the large volume of data from remote sensing and GIS. We have a quite good instrumentation that goes to from spectrometers, LAI meters, and several others instruments. So we have everything that is necessary to develop your geospatial activities. We also have, of course, now drones are quite hot topics in geospatial science. So we have a few drones, and we do application, for instance, in predicting the yield. Our colleagues, Dr. Sarawut Ninsawat, has a big project on prediction of yields in sugarcane plantations. So this is a sponsored research project, and he has a few students that are working on this project. So these are our facilities. So we have large rooms for conducting meetings, examination, or updated classrooms. We have institute-wide, we have a new hybrid system that allows remote students now in this crisis situation to follow lectures, having the feeling of being inside the classroom. So our goal was to have an environment, an enabling environment that let our students feel like they are on campus. It is, of course, a critical situation now, but we are doing our best, and we have the top-notch technology to allow you to follow up, not only for remote sensing and GIS program, but for all programs in GIS, in AIT. These are our open spaces, geo-working space. So here our students conduct their research. This is quite a new facility that we have, and it is very much used by our students. And these are our other rooms where we conduct our work, our research, and our lectures. So if you have any question, you can raise your question here, so that me and Professor Neating, that we represent our program, we can answer. Or if you want, you can write to us through official channels, through AIT website, to Facebook. Or if you want to write to me, just search my name on AIT website. I will be pleased to answer directly to you if you have specific questions. So I hope I kept the time. I don't know. I've been given 10 minutes. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Verdis. So participant, we have around 25 academic programs, and so we could present only few of them today. And today I wanted to I invited robotics and microelectronics colleagues, but they could not join. But we have very strong program in that also. So energy is there, and I think civil engineering, all of the things are there. So all of you can consider to go to our website and know more about these programs. Our facilities are excellent. I would like to now present about Unified Bachelor Master Program that we have the MOA with KL University. And also I would like to say that I have done joint research under this MOU with KL University with Professor Venkat Ratnam and Professor Venkat Ratnam, and he is there, I think, today in the meeting. I have seen his name. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Professor Ratnam, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. Professor Nitin, sir.
Yeah.
This is Dr. D. Venkatratnam, working as a professor in EC. My area of research interest is satellite navigation systems and ionospheric modeling and wireless communication, especially for the channel modeling. This is all, sir. Thank you, sir.
So we have one US Air Force project for GNSS, Global Navigation Satellite System. Under that project, a number of people have done PhD and masters. So we had shared 2 students with Professor Ratnam, and I want to put on records that we could publish 2 papers in very high quality journals. So that was the outcome. Like when we use the station in India, a station in say Thailand, and all the joint data, so we could publish very high quality paper, and that was one of the major achievement from KL University. And I look forward many more such achievement apart from our education program that we are going to talk in research also. So I will share my screen about a unified program, and so here we can see that our unified program is like bachelor in KL University and masters with AIT. And this program is beautiful program in which when the student come to AIT, he will do masters here, but thesis can also be like there can be committee members from KL University, joint supervision of master thesis. All these things are there. So we have developed this program because we want to get the student in partnership. You can directly apply to AIT for masters, but this is like a partnership program. So a student from the very beginning will know that he is going to do masters in Asian Institute of Technology, which is a premier institute, and it is an international institute just 3 hours away from India, and having the similar thing as like US or Europe, whatever you'll get there. And so I will not go much in that one, but I will say that after your bachelor degree, so those students who are currently doing it, so we have discussed last time, because once a student take admission, it will take him 3.5 years to come to AIT. But right now, those students who are existing, if some of them want, they can also get benefit of this MOA, and they can also join the AIT under this program, which are having a lot of advantage, I will tell. So all the BTech student who are in 3rd year or 2nd year or going to graduate, they have a challenge in front of them, like career challenge. So I'm going to talk about this career challenge, and I'm director for a special degree program in AIT. I'm developing a joint education program with number of partner universities in the world for AIT. So KL University is one of the universities that we have developed. So after BTech graduation, BTech is 4 years, but the time passes very fast. And suddenly you think that, oh, I'm going to graduate after 6 months or 1 year. Then after BTech degree, what to do? The question is always there in front of you. How equipped or ready are you to compete and get a dream job or a brighter career? So do you think that are you ready for a very bright career? Can you settle in that career for a long time? Or you have to enhance your like skill, your knowledge and readiness for the brighter career? Do you have soft skills needed in the workplace? So this is also very important. Do you have something more than all BTech degree holders? So when you go for a job interview, then people will evaluate you and there will be huge number of people in which you have to compete. So do you have something more or something different than other BTech degree holders? Do you have international exposure? So all these things are there in front questions. And this program that we have developed, that can provide answers to most of it or all of it. So bachelor degree, and then people are worried like what they will do after getting the degree. It is the first step, and after that you are into the competition. Now how to beat the competition? One way is to get a higher degree, get more specialized. I think annotation started somehow. Oh. So oh. I have to stop the annotation only. Okay. Okay, so when you go for the job interview, you'll see huge number of applicants are there, and then you have to compete with them. Now, the picking of these candidates is on certain quality that is different than other competitors. It means you should have more like knowledge, or you should have, say, something extra knowledge so that they can pick you up. So this master degree is about that specialization. Something is happening. It is, yeah. So this master degree is guaranteeing you like 2 degrees in 5 years. So bachelor degree plus your master degree. So when you are coming to AIT, so you will come after the 7th semester, like after 3.5 years to AIT in January, and then you will do your bachelor degree project in AIT. And it will save you time. Like you will do bachelor degree project, at the same time you can start couple of courses of masters and then complete it much earlier than other people who will start like master's degree after completing bachelor, then wasting the summer vacation and then starting the things. So they will finish 1 year later to you. Even if they're topper, they will be 1 year later graduating masters than you. So this is 1 year saving. It also saves cost because under the MOA with our partner, we have put some kind of a scholarship into that one. We call it fellowship. So we have put that one. There is a exposure to real international environment and community. So you have seen in AIT, we have professors from almost 25 countries and students more than 40 countries. So you can get mixed up with them. You can develop your network, and you can also find out internationality into your dealing of day-to-day life, plus how you deal with the international people when you study in AIT. Avail exchange program and internship. AIT has number of exchange programs.
Professor Nitin sir, I'm sorry to disturb you. We have with us Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. LSS Reddy Garu joined the meeting. Just saying hi, hello sir. Good morning sir.
Yeah, so you can introduce him to everybody, our colleagues. Yeah. So Professor Reddy.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so very nice.
Good morning. Yeah,
you could join us today. So we are able to give a webinar to the students and introduce about AIT, our program and MOA, so that we can strengthen the MOA with your kind support. And
sure. Definitely, our support will be there. I could not join earlier because I was engaged with other thing. Sorry for that. And I just joined thinking that okay, you will be coming to the end, and also let me join. I just joined now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. So the main benefit is like you are getting an international degree, plus you can go for internship and exchange program to other countries during this masters. Of course, if you go for exchange program, maybe your duration will be slightly like 1 semester increased.
Vice Chancellor.
And then international jobs, you can also participate in our career fair, and you can go for international jobs. So we have career fair 2 times, and international companies come into that. Plus, with your professors, you can also apply international jobs. Then you can apply for PhD degree in foreign universities. It is quite easy to get admission in foreign universities if you are graduating from AIT, because many of our faculties have very good contacts in the other universities. So 2 degrees either in 5 or 5.5 years in global environment. This is one benefit. So you are graduating with one age, like you are having 2 degrees. At the same time, you are having a research oriented and innovative mindset, because all our studies are that kind. You have seen our projects, very innovative projects are there. International exposure to diversified areas of excellence, interaction with world-class faculty and international students. Most of our students are also employed in their countries, so you will get very good networking. Association with partner university and AIT, reputed and widely known brand name. A doorway to facilitate higher studies, international jobs, economical compared to other available alternatives. So if you think of going to US or Europe or Australia, etc., uh, the same quality but quite economical, because we are in Asia. So living standard is just like India. Living cost is just like India. Standards are little bit higher, but fees is much less than what you will pay in other countries. Prepare graduates for professional success and leadership role in Asia and beyond. So what our Prime Minister Modi is telling, think global, but try to solve the local problems. So G local, that is his motto now. So I think you will be a international, having international attitude and knowledge, but you can provide a leadership at the local level also. Travel easily by yourself and your parent, because we are just 3 hours away, and you are better equipped than other contemporary bachelor degree friends that you have, because you will within 1 or 1.5 year you'll get another degree. Now, as far as AIT is concerned, so our program, Unified Bachelor Program, is with 10 partners now. We signed just this week only with another partner, King Mongkut University of Technology, North Bangkok, which is for mechatronics and microelectronics. And then we have partners like Beijing Institute of Technology, Shanghai Ocean University, Kathmandu University, Chiang Mai University, King Mongkut University, Lat Krabang, Siam University, Thailand, KL University, Jawaharlal Nehru Technical University, Kakinada, and Hyderabad. So this is the thing that we have almost 10 partners now we have. So academic programs, it will comprise of UG from your university and masters from AIT. And all the regulations are to be completed of both universities, so the degree is valid in both. And it is also to inform you that AIT is the member of Association of Indian Universities, AIU. So our degrees are valid in India. You don't have to worry about that one. Then requirement of bachelor admission, same like partner university can set the criteria. Requirement for master education is that your grades in your bachelor degree should be equivalent to 2.75 out of 4. It means if you are having a first class or near about that one, then it is all right. You can move to us, and recommended, endorsed by the partner institute. So you have to get a recommendation letter or endorsement by the partner university that you can proceed to AIT under this MOA. So they will give a recommendation letter to us for you. So they can give in block for all the students who are interested, and then after evaluation we can give them admission. And I think most of the Indian students have a very good English, because all your programs are bachelor degrees in English. So English test score 5.0 or 5.5 is easy to attain, and you can get admission. Then tuition fee, like partner university will charge their own bachelor degree fee. AIT fee is around 27,000 US dollar for master program. But for this MOA program, it is 17,000 US dollar for the whole degree. So this is a around $10,000 scholarship you are getting. And when you get your write your thesis, it is written that you are under AIT scholarship. So that is also one a achievement to get a scholarship from any institution. So you are also already having this scholarship inbuilt. And you also going to save 6 month living cost minimum. Suppose you take 1.5 year, you are going to save 6 month living cost minimum. There are many success stories of our unified student who have graduated. We had graduated till now around 450 students from JNTU Kakinada, JNTU Hyderabad, and Baramati College of Agriculture. So these are 3 institutions from where we got the unified students. Now these new partner, they will start sending, and student will come after say 3.5 years, because they have to admit and send. But we are making effort for lateral admission, so we don't have to wait for like 3.5 years or 4 years. So we can go ahead with lateral admission to certain number of students. So our students have got international jobs. They are doing PhD in some universities in Europe, Australia, etc. And with the recommendation of our faculty, some of our students, they have presented in front of our President of India. He got a job in Dubai, and when our president went there, then he presented in front of him. And it was very good success, because just after graduating, he's so young, Vineet, and then he could present it. And some of our students have written chapters in the book of our colleagues. So I think unified student, you will have a very good and exciting opportunities. You can also participate in the project of faculty. Most of the faculty have project, and then you can earn some kind of student assistantship here. So this is all in a nutshell about unified bachelor master program that we have. So I will escape it now, and so in this, these are the things that I have presented, and I am very happy that Dean Professor Dieter Trau is also here today, and Vice Chancellor Professor Reddy is also here. So may I invite our Dean to introduce himself and then say a few words.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Nitin, to organize this webinar. And yeah, hello students. Thanks for attending our webinar here, and best greetings from Thailand. So my name is Dieter Trau. I'm the Dean of the School of Engineering and Technology here at AIT. And you know, this is the biggest school we have at AIT, and it's basically the naming school of the institute, you know, which is so we have 3 departments in the school, and I didn't join the first part of this presentation because I was in a meeting, but I understand you got all this information from Professor Nitin about our departments and our programs we are running here, and the opportunity for you, you know, to join this through this specific unified setup that we have, that you can seamless, you know, go from your undergraduate studies into graduate studies at AIT. So I am originally from Germany, so I have my first engineering degree is from Germany, but then I spent already more than 20 years in Asia, and my PhD is from Hong Kong UST, and then I was in the National University of Singapore, and last year I joined AIT. So my primary position here, my primary work is to be the Dean of SET, but we have some other very exciting new activities at AIT, and that's our new Entrepreneurship Center. So I'm also director of our new Entrepreneurship Center, which we started last year. And so at the Entrepreneurship Center, you have the opportunity, you know, to turn your ideas, you know, into something tangible. You know, we have facilities to build prototypes, you know, rapid prototyping machines and other stuff and so on. And we are running a lot of activities. And so we have different type of talks, and we have hackathons, and we also participate in many competitions. So, and we have many teams formed that participated in those competitions, and some of them are very successful. So that's another activity you may consider here at AIT if you are joining us. Yeah. Thank you. Professor Nitin, you are muted.
Later. So today, Professor Matt has presented about ICT. Then Dr. Verdis presented about geoinformatics, and Dr. Ict presented about CERD and also environmental engineering and energy program. I invited colleagues from mechatronics and microelectronics, but they could not join. So I have briefly told them to visit our website and get all information.
Yes.
We have equally good means facilities over there. So thank you very much. So participants, now we will invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Reddy to say a few words to the students and all the faculty colleagues who are joining today for like a introductory kind of a webinar between AIT and KL University. Last time, Dean Professor Dieter Trau could not reach KL University when he came to India because of some delay in the visa issue. Hopefully, if some students are admitted in KL University and meet the Vice Chancellor and President of KL University and other top people, so to take our collaboration much higher level. So after Professor, after this, after the session is almost over, then we will have a Q&A. But before that, I will invite Professor Reddy to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Les Reddy, Vice Chancellor of KL University for past 6 years. I'm working in this institute since '95, so almost 25 years I'm in this institute. We are working with AIT since a long time, and we know Mr. Nitin and others, where we are working with them very closely. In fact, Dr. Nitin visited our campus twice so far, and all the programs what we initiated collaboratively, we are really taking it up very seriously and doing. And all the students who are attending this, it's a unified program, undergrad bachelor program. Okay, where they are initiating is an excellent program. We'll encourage our students, those who are willing to join this program, and will fully cooperate. And we got good understanding with AIT. AIT is, in fact, is a true international university. We know that. We have considered that. There's a reason why we are working with them for past several years very closely. So we are very much interested in making this program started with 10 different institutes. We collaboratively we want to make it a successful program, and we'll be part of this success story of this between these two institutions. Our cooperation will be there all the time. We are very much willing to work together with all these 10 different institutions, and we'll encourage our students to consider this option. It's a very good opportunity for them, and we'll see and try our best to make this program a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Thank you very much, Professor Reddy. I assure you that this is one of the things like academic collaboration. We had a very good collaboration with Professor Venkat Ratna. Now we are talking to Professor Sarath and Professor Kishore and reach other faculty member also. And next thing that I will like to do with your blessing that we will have a research seminar also between our colleagues to submit projects together. Because India, Thailand, India, ASEAN, there are a number of project opportunities. Budget is there. So we will also do that one, Professor Sarath. And that will be our next step. Thank you very much. Thank you, Professor Reddy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And for the student, I will say that AIT has started Entrepreneurship Center, for which Professor Dieter Trau is the director. He is also Dean of School. And we are encouraging our students to learn entrepreneurship. Even they can do some kind of internship or minor into entrepreneurship. And that will give them not only go for a job, but they can set up their industry. So I think and that is also one good opportunity that AIT has initiated now. So with this, Professor Sarath, I will give the chance to you to start the Q&A with the student. If some student have question, they can raise their hand and ask question, or they can put their question in the chat and I will read and reply.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, we have altogether 160 plus students joined us for this event with a total participants of 220 together. All the screen names which are starting with numbers representing the total students joined this event from KL University. Now the session is open for the students. In fact, to just brief, in the starting 15-30 minutes, we had introduction by various departments from the professors mentioning the academic and research collaboration possible from their end. And they also listed the success stories of their students and also research activities happening with the various departments and also academic students from various countries, and the photographs and everything has been shown by the professors. Lastly, the Professor Nitin conveyed about the opportunity with KL and AIT. Now the session is open for the students to have to ask for questions where the professors from AIT are open to respond for them. And also head of departments of various departments from KL University, you can also respond for the, you can also raise the questions, sir, if you have any. Now the session is open for student questions. Other faculties of various departments or heads of departments of KL, you can also raise the questions if you have any.
This is Kishore Kumar from Mechanical Department, KL University. So may I know any partnership postdoc programs happened with the AIT and KL University?
Yeah, right now it is not specifically for KL University, but time and again, if you are interested in a postdoc, the procedure in AIT is that you can write to the dean, and then he can explore from the faculty members that are they ready to take a postdoc. So it is always open, and in some project there are some funding, but if you have your own funding, you can join it. But if there are projects and funding is available, so you can come under that budget. But postdoc program is not announced as such, but it is always available in AIT.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So, Professor Harmantrao is asking. Okay. Yeah. So one thing I will say that my staff, Mr. Arthur Lance, will send a simple form. It will be like a pre-registration form. So all the students who are interested in this Unified Bachelor Master Program and joined AIT in the month of January for their BTech project, they can fill that form, and the admission will be based on their 6th semester mark sheet. So then from KL University, one letter can come to us that these are the people who are interested. This is the form, pre-registration form, and these are the transcript of the 6th semester. Based on that, admission letter will be granted so that they can apply visa, etc. in the month of November, December, and January. They can come here. And once they do BTech project here in AIT, the credit will be transferred to the KL University, and this BTech project will be guided jointly by KL University and AIT faculty as per the MOA that we have just submitted the amendment. So if there is any question on that one, then we can. It seems students they understood it, I think. There is one student. Yeah. Your voice is not clear.
Sarath, everybody got muted.
Yeah, this they
Ranadip,
can unmute
please
themselves. All the students
can
can unmute themselves, and they can ask question.
Hi, sir. Like whosoever wants to talk or raise a question, please unmute themselves. The rest can actually be muted. Thank you. Maybe there might be some questions related to the like food and insurance or health facilities or anything like that.
Yeah,
Like
Mr. Randhir, I will tell you to tell about the facilities. Mr. Randhir Reddy also came here as a unified student. Now he is our employee and supporting me as a research engineer. So Randhir, can you tell them all the student about all the things, facilities in AIT quickly?
Sure. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible. Like, yeah. So mainly, like, if you're coming from South, like, we do have some beliefs, like, are the food okay? Because it's going to be a drastic difference, right? The food and the climate or adaptability, will it be okay or not? Is it like completely different? How far is city from our place? Like, where are we going to stay? Is it like our people are going to be accepting us? So it's not like that. So things are pretty normal. You do have like canteens, like there are two cafeterias. One is snack bar and the other one. You get all the nationality food. So you can also explore other nationality foods also. Okay. So once you come to AIT, your healthcare and everything would be sure. So you don't have to worry about that too. And we are really not in the center of the Bangkok. We are almost like 40 kilometers away from the Bangkok in an educational hub. So we are safe and secured environment is there over here. And you also have like a lot of hospitality things over here, like infrastructure which are developed for sports and other recreational activities. So maybe you can also visit YouTube pages. There are like many pages which are saying about life in AIT or what you can expect in AIT. So that might give you a better understanding about AIT. But if you have any concerns or questions related to AIT or anything else, you can raise it. Thank you. Professor, sorry, you're muted.
Yeah, thank you, Randhir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So it seems not many questions, but some colleagues have sent the message on chat that talk was well understood and we are looking forward cooperation. Thank you, Dr. Hanmantrao, for that comment. And I am open to discussion with all the colleagues by email, and we can surely have a Zoom session among the colleagues here to initiate some more project and other research activities, in addition to having some student in January from KL University. That will be really wonderful, because once a stream of students come and we are jointly guiding them, that is the much easier, and that is our mission also.
Professor, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt. I think one student is having a question. Like, please unmute yourself. Yeah. Oh yeah. You do have all the details related to the unified program, AIT and KL University. I can also share the link. You can visit this website. Yeah, this one. I hope you can actually see the page here. It's unified.ait.ac.th. You find all the information that are required for you. Okay?
So
even the program.
The website is just unified.ait.ac.th.
Yeah,
and all of you can visit that. All information is there, and you can also visit other schools and programs of AIT and get information. And,
any other questions from the faculty of KL University or KL Hyderabad?
I think there are some questions related to the accommodation, sir.
Kavya has put a. So, Randhir, you have lived in the hostel. Can you tell about how many categories of hostels accommodation is there? And it is in the campus. Yeah.
So our accommodation actually is in the campus itself. So you have like from 1 to 5 categories. Based on your preference, you can actually choose whichever category. So there's no based on the rates are also like pretty much similar to the Indian one. You don't have to really think about the accommodation because the living expense would be somewhere close to 6,000 to 7,000 baht per month. But of course, it varies with the person expenditure. So you do have dormitories with AC, cooking facilities, and everything too.
So you can consider that for your accommodation, food, and other living expenses, 10,000 rupees around it is there, but it depends on you. If you want to spend more, you can, but 10,000 around that will be like a basic kind of a room and living expenses. And you can get Indian food, Thai food, Vietnamese food, everything available right in the like food court that we have. Professor Dieter, would you like to add anything?
Yes. So I think Professor Nitin, you already mentioned probably our environment here. You know, we are a multinational and multicultural environment, and you know, we are something like an island, like an English-speaking island in Thailand. So inside the campus, everything is English. Everybody speaks English. But you know, of course, if you go outside of the campus, most people speak Thai. But and we have, I think, in this round of application now, in this August round, we have students applying to AIT from more than 90 countries, 90. So that's quite amazing. And also our faculty, they are from many different countries. As you see here in this webinar, we have Professor Nitin from India, we have Dr. Salvatore from Italy, we have Professor Matthew from USA, and myself from Germany, and we have many other nationalities. And so it will be a life-changing experience for you, you know, to stay on the campus and meet all these different people, and not learning only engineering, but you know, learn all the different perspectives, you know, from their home countries and how they think and so on. So this gives you a big advantage as well, you know. It's not only your hard skills that will be developed here at AIT, it's also your soft skills, your communication, and all this, which will and you will benefit from this for the rest of your life. So this is another aspect that AIT has, and almost, I would say, almost no university can in the region here close by, can give you this.
So a question by Dr. BTP Madhav mentioning or specifying any person working on advanced vehicular communication for collaboration. Maybe Professor Matthew, you can respond if you can. Any person working on vehicular communication, V2V communications, interested in collaboration.
We have a lab at AIT. We didn't mention it today. It's called Interlab, which is the Internet Education and Research Lab. And so this lab specializes in all aspects of internetworking and applications that depend on the internet, including vehicular technology and vehicular communication. So they do a lot of research on vehicle-to-vehicle communication and projects, with funded research from Thai national universities or the Thai national agencies.
Yeah, Professor Nitin, we have one of your student, Dr. Ipsita Nanda, who worked with Professor Mankol and as well as you in 2016. She is a faculty with us. She is also here in our group meeting today. Dr. Ipsita Nanda.
I think...
this is Ipsita.
If possible, please show your video for recognition to Matthew.
He recognized you.
Hello. Dr. Matthew, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Good to see you.
Recognize me?
Yes, I remember.
You explained me many times.
Yes, very nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you, sir.
Yeah.
Hope to work again.
Sure.
Now I'm a doctorate.
Now you are a faculty, so we have a chance to.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Yeah. So you can be along with Dr. Sarat. You can be our ambassador also there in KL University.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, and one more thing, Miss Kavya is asking about when the student can join in AIT because of the COVID situation. So I think our dean, he himself is very much connected in the administration about COVID situation when the student can join, and we are very much ready to receive you. I think as soon as the flights are open from India to Thailand, you can come. In Thailand, for the last 40 days, there are very less cases, only 1 or 2 cases. That too, the people coming from abroad. So they are immediately taken from the airport to the hospital. Only few cases, like 1 or 2 cases in last 40 days. So Thailand is almost open now, but it depends on the foreign countries. If their flights start to Thailand, you can come. But if you cannot come, then Professor Dieter Trau will tell you what preparations we have done, that a student will never feel that they are not in the campus. We have hybrid kind of teaching. So Professor Dieter.
Yes. So maybe first I can talk a little bit about, for students who can come to AIT. So, health and your safety. That's our highest priority. And we have a task force, working on this every day, and they have meetings every day. At AIT on the campus, we have our own medical center. So we have our own doctors there and nurses, but we also work very closely with Thammasat Hospital. And that Thammasat Hospital is just next by. It's actually walking distance. So actually our president, Professor Eden Woon, and the director of the hospital, they are meeting in the next days, and and we will work very close together with them, to manage the COVID-19 crisis. So and we will have actually for new students coming in, they have their separate room and their separate bathroom. So, this is one precaution we have, and we are setting up our accommodations and so on. We are doing certain changes there to make them more safe. So currently, students come to Thailand, they have to quarantine for 14 days, but this may change in the future. It may not be applicable for January, hopefully not applicable for January anymore. So a lot of activities going on here on the campus, and we have established our own, guidelines and rules and so on. And so that is working fine. But and we have also for this coming semester, August, we have a couple of students already arriving. So it's possible, but many students may not be able to arrive. So for this, we have introduced what we call the hybrid mode of instruction. So in the hybrid mode of instruction, we have a normal classroom, but this classroom is fitted out specifically with 2 cameras and with a large screen. And the idea of this classroom is that our professors, they provide their lectures in this classroom, and all the students who are able to come to our campus, so they can join the lecture in the classroom. And any student who is not able to come to the campus, they can participate in the same lecture, online via Zoom, what we are doing now. And they will be able to see even the students sitting in the class. So we have a camera that shows the students sitting in the class. And we have a camera that shows the lecturer. And of course, the lecturer can share the screen and show presentations as we do in this webinar. But the lecturer, or in the classroom, there is one more screen that shows all the online students. Means, the students sitting in the class, they can actually see you. And the lecturer in the class, they can also see you. They could speak directly, through the Zoom link with each other. So this, we try that students abroad, they feel as much as possible, in the class. So this is what we call a hybrid mode of instruction. And we are starting in this August, for all classes, we are starting this mode. But, in our school set, we will continue this mode for certain programs, or maybe even for all programs beyond this August semester. So for the January semester. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Professor Dieter. So if there is no question, Dr. Sarath, then we can stop. And a student can always ask you the question. You are our ambassador over there. Professor Kishore is there. And our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Reddy. So I think I would like to... I will thank you, Kavya, from student to ask questions. And I think there is somebody has raised the hand. Okay, Kavya, thank you. Okay, thank you. So I think
if there are no questions from the students and faculty, heads of departments and other officials from KL University, on behalf of KL University, I wanted to thank all the professors, Professor Nitin, Dr. Dieter, Professor Dieter, Dean Set, Professor Salvatore, Professor Ekbordin Vinjikal, and my head of department, Professor Matthew Daly, when I worked there. On behalf of KL Invest, I wanted to thank all of them. And it is all possible because of Honorable President KL University and his interest towards collaboration under the leadership of Honorable Vice Chancellor KL University. And he is my life mentor, he is my guru. And because under his leadership, many things, many fruitful outcomes that we are seeing these days. In addition to that, Dr. Kishore, who is Director International Relations, taking care of all the activities with international universities, and other professors to just name Dr. VSV Prabhakar, Professor SV, Professor Venkatratnam, Dr. Suman, Head of the Department ECE, Professor Hanmant Rao, and other senior faculty and professors of department of various departments. I thank on behalf of all of them for AIT to organize this activity for the benefit of faculty and students of KL University, considering to be a win-win situation for AIT and KL University. And hopefully in future also we will extend the collaboration from our side. With the permission of Honorable Vice Chancellor, I wanted to just conclude the meeting from our end. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, with your permission, and directing towards Professor Nitin and Mr. Ranadir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Dieter Rao, my colleagues, and Professor Sarath, and all the colleagues from KL University, and all the dear students for attending. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we'll leave the meeting.
Okay,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I'll end the meeting. Thank you so much for participating in the meeting, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon in AIT.
See you soon. We want to see you soon in AIT campus. Thank you.
Thank you.